This conference will now be recorded.
So we created one golden image. I think we put a couple
Mm-hmm.
of apps on it. And then from that golden image, I think we set that image for uh, to make the host pool.
Yeah, correct. So fine. So I'm just going to start with the same point, like as a means
Hmm.
we should know about the usage of golden image. This is the last topic that we discussed, like as about host pool, the gap between personal and pool, and you know that pool
Yeah.
is also contain two different way to create our
Hmm.
AVD, breadth first and depth first. So this is type of load balancer. You can say that breathe
Yes.
first can give you option to create multiple instances, but the entire instance are available
Mhm.
in cluster, right? Available in cluster. But
Got it.
the virtual machines come into the picture according to the load. Means once one virtual
Hmm.
machine reach up to 75% of CPU optimization, then another virtual machine come into the picture, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this activity that we have already completed, and
Hmm.
we are trying to understand about the concept of golden image, right?
Yes.
Fine. So as per the name suggests, the meaning of gold image is basically correlated to, for example, you are working as as your virtual desktop engineer. So it's our responsibility. We should know about the usage of gold image. Can you please help me to understand about why it is important?
So that's the image we are going to configure. So then that's the image we're going to use it to implement or create all the different host pools. Plus on the same
Mm-hmm.
so if any changes required, instead of implementing to all the users, we can change on this image and then set up as a, the main image and then re-implement it, all the update all the host pools so the user
Correct.
can get the changes.
Right. So basically, we can say that gold image is required when we uh,
Hmm.
share same application to entire users, right? It is
Hmm.
applicable whenever we share
Hmm.
same application to all the user. Second, gold image can also help you in case of update the operating system. Golden image can help you in case of saving profile data. Users profile data using uh, one of tool. I'm talking about the FS logics.
Okay.
So FS logic is a type of tool not only in AVD, and every Citrix engineer and VMware engineer also using the same tool to protect the user's profile data. So we will discuss about
Mm.
it, but make sure we have a much idea about the golden image first, right?
Yep.
Okay, if we talk about the implementation process, so what you need to do, the golden image, you must need to decide the operating system first. Like in our case, I'm going to set up one instance based on Windows 10, for example. What so in this case, you need to create one virtual machine based on Windows 10, and
Hmm.
image must be a multi-session supported. You must need to select the image while creating your virtual machine, and operating system must be supported multi-session, right?
Got it. Yep.
Now, by using the image, you need to set up virtual machine, then install required application. Any kind of driver, any kind of application that you wanted to install in
Mm-hmm.
the virtual machine, means that you want to distribute with your that you want to distribute with your AVD users. So you should install in the base machine.
Okay.
Then execute the command of sysprop
Mm-hmm.
and capture image.
Why we are using the sysprop command?
Yeah, sysprop command. Yeah, Ganprakash, please tell me.
Why we are using the sysprop command?
Mhm.
क्यों
No,
use करते हैं
sysprop
sysprop को?
sysprop command can help us to, that avoid the confliction between your main image to the capture image. We don't want to copy the entire settings with our image, because with the help of image we will create our AVD host pool. You can compare it with with our VMware environment. Like in case of VMware, when we configure clone and template, whenever we set up our clone and template, you must need to execute the
Okay,
sysprop command to avoid the confliction.
okay, okay, sir.
Got it.
Then
And
use
capture image is like the snapshot.
not a snapshot. No, snapshot is a separate part. Capture image, you can
Hmm.
compare it with our on-premises environment template,
Okay,
right? It's not a snapshot, it's a template of your virtual machine.
okay, 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 sir.
Clear? So using template or capture image, you can proceed and create new AVD host pool. Okay, so once you set up a new AVD host pool, you know that the usage of AVD can help you to provide multiple access. Multiple access in the sense, just give me 1 minute. Yeah. So by using AVD host pool, we can create multiple golden image. Multiple session. We can assign the multiple sessions. User one, user two, and user three.
Got it.
So the entire application that you install in your image in the sense in your virtual machine, the entire application you can distribute with all the users that you have. For example, you establish Chrome. Establish Chrome or MS Office package, in any software that you need to
Mm-hmm.
distribute for your employees. So you just need to install in our base image, and after that you can distribute it with our uh, users that you wanted to add in case of AVD environment.
Okay.
Clear? So can you please confirm, because uh, as I'm using MSDN, so in MSDN subscription is disabled. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
unable to establish the entire environment. We need to create it from scratch again. So please let me know about, are we completed this particular practical, or we need to perform it from scratch again?
Now we can I think we did set it up, but let me ask you this: for MS Office, right? We have to
Mhm.
install MS Office for shared environment, right? We cannot install regular Office, right?
Yeah, it's a just example, means just
Okay.
example.
Yeah, no, yeah, miss. I'm just asking, like, if we do it, we have to do it with the shared activation, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Actually, what
Okay.
happened if we talk about the MS Office package only? So
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft can give us option to create your virtual machine based on MS Office. Means the MS
Okay.
Office service already installed with your image. So
Okay.
you need to install another instead of MS Office, you can consider another applications, those applications required for organization, for your
Okay.
office environment,
Got it. Got
right?
it. Yep.
Fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, I'm going to help you to understand about how we can manage the gold image. Then Prakash, do you have any question about the gold image? Why we need to set up the gold image?
Not yet.
Okay, so I have already mentioned the reason, like it is applicable to share the multiple application to all the user. It is applicable for the update in case of you wanted to update your operating system. So do not impact your existing user. You need to
Mm-hmm.
update your golden image and then create a new instance. And see, this is really helpful in case of FS logic. Whenever we set up and save the environment, save the profile data, the users that you created in your Active Directory, definitely you know that the usage of AVD, basically we are able to access the same machine from multiple users at the same time, right? So whenever we log in our computer, same computer with different users, uh, every user will create the profile data. So if you want to save the profile data, then again FS logic come into the picture, and golden image also you need to create.
Got it.
I'm going to open our Azure portal and give you the complete information from scratch again, like why we need to use our golden image and the procedure to use golden image. So let's try to understand each and every point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to set up a golden image, what we need to do, we need to start with the virtual machines creation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to open our virtual machine icon and create one VM with multi-session. And by using the same virtual machine, we'll establish the golden image. Select virtual machine and create VM. Select your subscription and resource group AVD class. I'm just going to proceed with name of gold. No infrastructure required. Select images, see all images, and you always try to prefer multi-session, because we will use this image uh, to set up our environment, set up our AVD environment. So that's why you Always
Okay.
prefer to select multi-session. See, we have another uh, location to create the multi-session based image. This is Windows multi-session Microsoft 365 application. Select the
Okay.
operating system. I'm going to proceed with Windows 10 Enterprise multi-session version 21H2 with Office 365 application. Now, provide the basic information like as a user ID and password.
Mm-hmm.
RDP is mandatory because we wanted to access our virtual machine from outside the network, so it's mandatory to provide the RDP. Next, I don't want to make any changes in hard drive. Select with basic networking, gold VNet and all. Next, review and create. So virtual machine is in progress. Meanwhile, just wanted to know about what are the prerequisites to set up our Azure Virtual Desktop. If we want to set up our Azure Virtual Desktop environment, may I know the prerequisites and what are
Um,
the steps that we need to use to set up our AVD host?
mm,
First need to be install the Active Directory, and second is the virtual. We need to be create the virtual net also, and
Hmm.
uh, the third need to be create the uh, Azure Virtual Desktop host.
Can we create our AVD host pool without Active Directory? Is it possible?
Yes,
um, if it's on-prem,
I don't want to use on premises as well. In case of on premises, you need
Mhm.
to set up the VPN communication. Then it will work, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to use on premises AD as well. Then we have option to do that.
Is we can set up, but how people are going to access it without the IDs? If we create the environment,
Hmm.
and then how the users are going to access it. If there's no access or no permission to set up for the user to access it.
Okay. Actually, we can do that because we have one way to set up our AADS. AADS is a pass active
Oh,
directory, right? So in this case, no need to use any kind of active directory domain services. Every active directory domain services managed and provided by the Azure itself. Our
oh,
responsibility to just set up the name of our domain using
mhm.
PaaS services, and we are able to establish it. We have option to discuss it.
Okay,
We will talk about how we can manage the environment, how we can manage the AVD host pool using Azure AAD service.
got it.
I was told I'd be waiting for someone for my final. I gotta get rest. Take it over. I need to still do the arrest. Okay.
Taking time. So once our virtual machine is ready to use, we will take the RDP and then we'll install something like as some application software in this particular image,
Okay.
and then we'll proceed. But we wanted to set up our lab again because as I'm using MSDN subscription, so Azure provide me $100 every month, but unfortunately the entire setup that we created before are disabled, so we need to
Got it.
set up new.
Yeah.
So establish a new AVD host pool, new AVD environment. So I think we need to start from the networking, right?
Yeah.
So in the networking, you should know about all the things related to the VNet. So again, Prakash, can you please help me to understand about what is networking in Azure? What are the component of networking?
First need to be create the IP address subnet, and first create the virtual
Hmm.
net, and
Hmm.
after that create the
Like we had to
Yeah.
set the IP range, like the Azure one, which is the C class, like 10 dot depends, and then
Yes.
depends on this. From there, we had to create a subnet.
Or the have to do the arrest.
Right. We need to set up AVD VNet first,
Hmm.
and under the VNet, it's mandatory to change the address space. So I wanted to use the address space based on
That might have been
C
master
class,
jam.
right? It's up to you. It's up to you.
Okay.
192.168.1.0/26. As per the subnets, we are able to add up to 64 machines in case of /26.
Okay.
AVD subnet.
Maybe after the subnet, the T, after T, the character. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the entire space that we have /26 192.168.1.0/26 at proceed to
Okay.
create.
So do
Now,
we have to
meanwhile,
create the so do we have to
yeah,
create the golden image VM under the same network, or different is okay?
no, it's not mandatory because we will use our shared image from any location.
Okay.
Whenever we create our golden image, whenever we capture the image, it will give you two different options. Do you want to save it for private usage, or do you want to use for share? The meaning of
Okay.
share, you can access the image from another account as well. If I
Okay.
want to share the image with your account, I can do that.
Okay.
But make sure your image should be saved in shared mode. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's where it goes to the marketplace that shared whatever private
Huh. Right, right,
image.
right, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do meanwhile, let me create one virtual machine based
Hmm.
on server 2016, 2019, or 2022. Actually, Microsoft did lots of changes regarding the free trial account. Did you check it?
No, miss, I have a paid one, so. Mm,
Okay. Prakash, did you check the restriction that they recently apply in free trial account?
Oh, sir. Actually, my account has been disabled. I did not activate new account.
नहीं नहीं, अभी उन्होंने क्या कर दिया ना कि जैसे पहले
Change
हम फ्री
किया है.
ट्रायल अकाउंट में कुछ भी क्रिएट कर लेते थे, कुछ भी इन द सेंस
Right,
यू आर एबल टू यूटिलाइज योर $200, लेकिन लास्ट
right.
1 वीक से मींस दे सेट अप अ इमेज कि आप केवल इसी इमेज पे इंस्टेंस बना सकते हैं तो आई वांटेड टू क्लियर इट, लाइक लेट मी चेक क्या एमएसडीएन में भी ऐसा है.
Uh, Means you cannot use all the resources. You can only use
Yes,
certain ones.
yes. See, the virtual machine required a subscription without any spending limit, right? Any spending limit in the sense this image is not applicable for uh, MSDN for free trial. You must need to use
Uh,
pay as you go, that you have to pay the amount. Even अगर credit amount की बात करें तो 7,899 rupees in one subscription, 7,900 in another subscription. दो सब्सक्रिप्शन है इस अकाउंट में एंड दोनों में ठीक ठाक लिमिट है टू क्रिएट अवर वर्चुअल मशीन, बट ये इमेज नहीं एप्लीकेबल है. सो हाउ वी कैन आइडेंटिफाई, हाउ वी कैन सेट अप आवर प्रैक्टिकल. सो यू नीड टू फाइंड द ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, राइट? यू नीड टू फाइंड द ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम जो कंपैटिबल होगा इस सब्सक्रिप्शन के साथ. So what they did, they set up few images, few operating system images like server 2022. If you click here, यहाँ पे server 2022 आपको select करना पड़ेगा, the latest version. Other server इस पे applicable नहीं है. Yes.
Uh,
See,
it's not supportable 2019 server also.
19 and 2016 as well, both.
Okay.
Means you need to set up your domain controller using this particular machine. हाँ, कॉस्टिंग इन्होंने
Okay.
कम की है थोड़ा सा. ये सिस्टम हमारा 4 GB रैम एंड 2 कोर प्रोसेसर, यू हैव टू पे, बिफोर यू हैव टू पे अप टू 3,200 समथिंग, बट नाउ यू नीड टू पे टू 2,800. 400 500 का इन्होंने वो किया है.
Get a call from them. Smart on that. 808 plus 6 inch. Don't follow that. Just. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, follow that. I don't know if I was on the highway or not. Yeah, it's under us. I was just going towards Shelter. There's. Maybe easier. Here. Go back onto it. Oh yeah, go back onto it. I will take the exit.
Okay, virtual machine is in progress. So meanwhile, I'm going to take the RDP of Windows 10 operating system that we created for golden image and did few changes.
Iterate for 656. Continue. Make a left. I think we're good. I think we're good. You can cut your ways. Iterate for C back. Oh, that's only called it. There's no card there. I don't know. Maybe they heard it because they said near population.
Okay, I synchronized. I added a new domain for AVD.
Mhm.
It's I think teachmecloud.net. This is my new domain controller that I associated with our uh, Azure portal. So what we need to do, we need to use same name to install Active Directory in Server 2022, right? Because we will
Okay.
use it to manage our AVD host pool, our AVD environment.
How many BMs are created in trial account?
The same virtual machines we are able to create up to 5 instances. They allow us, I think, five instances means in any which way, like in case of AVD, in case of normal virtual machine, in case of VMSs, the maximum capacity you can create 5 instances because they are not allow us to create more than 5 IP address, more than 5 adapters.
Okay.
Both operating system look like same. This is our server 2022 and this one is our
Mhm.
multi-session Windows 10 operating system, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to install few third-party application. Third-party application like as a Google Chrome, VLC Media Player, and any one or two more operating applications, only for the testing purpose.
So could you please check the IP address in this machine?
Private IP address you're talking?
Yes,
10.0.0. something.
IP config.
10.0.0.4.
And it is having the also public IP address. If we want to access the anywhere, it will be
Yeah.
access.
It's like
Yes.
a lights or stop sign in the state. Or red light stop signs.
13.66.234.114.
That's just kind of how it went. Gotcha.
Okay, sir.
I probably won't
Clear?
do that. That's what I'm for.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay, so let me download one tool, Chrome. Done. One more software like VLC Media Player or any other tool you need to install.
Okay.
Done. We successfully installed Google Chrome and VLC Media Player, so everything is okay for the testing purpose. We have enough data, right? And we need to open CMD and check the version of operating system. Type word 10.0.0 10.0.19044. This is the version for this particular operating system. So I'm just going to put the same version while capturing the operating system, while capturing the image of this machine. No need to do anything. You need to open CMD run command SYSPREP sysprep. That's it. It will redirect you on page of sysprep command. Means it's a type of software, built-in software. Double click on sysprep and you need to select, sorry, shut down and generalize. No need to do anything. Enter system out of the box experience. Click OK. It will take up to 5 minute time. So once our system is down, we will create our capture. We will capture the image. So wait for a few more seconds. Meanwhile, back to our server operating system. No need to do anything and install Active Directory domain services. Fine. So meanwhile, I'm going to promote this domain controller
Mm-hmm.
with name of same like the teachmecloud.in because we use it same. We purchase the same name from uh, GoDaddy. teachmecloud.net. Fine.
Not that busy today, huh? Should I say that?
Okay, installation is in progress. Let me check the status of our golden image. Make
Mm-hmm.
sure your virtual machine should be shut down. Then you need to proceed and create the capture image, right?
Got it.
What car was it? Like a Panto?
Fine. So our virtual machine successfully stopped. That's why we are able to find the status of it stop here. And you just need to click capture. We are able to find two different options. One is share image to Azure Compute Gallery. Yes, I wanted to use it as a shared image. Create group, gold image for AVD, right? Gold image for AVD. Click OK. No need to do anything. You proceed. You can proceed with generalize and create identification. AVD gold. Everything is okay. No need to make any changes. Location where we can provide the 10.0 version of your operating system. 10.0 1940. That's it. And do you want to set the image live? So we can do that. Today is 21, so I'm going to set 24. The image is applicable till 24th of June. One replication, no need to do anything. Click next, review, and create. It will take up to 5 to 7 minutes. It is in progress. Meanwhile, let me verify the status of our domain machine, the domain controller that we created.
What do you want it for? I don't figure out what this thing.
Okay, golden image will take time. And so meanwhile, let me verify the virtual machine, means the domain controller that we created. And second step, you know that we need to synchronize the users from our uh, Active Directory, from domain machine to Azure Active Directory. Is that correct?
No more nuts window.
Connect RDP of our virtual machine, the domain controller VM.
How are you doing today? I'm not even stupid today. How much was this for? 32,000? Oh, okay. Gotta say, I mean, it's not horrible. Yeah. How fast it go?
And we just need to open Active Directory user and computers and create few users. Like I'm going to proceed with GCP. And Azure.
I'm going to.
Done.
Anyway,
So I'm going to provide the rights to our GCP. Just delegate member of add and add few groups. Schema admin, then group policy creator.
oh, this one I didn't want that driver's in the car because felt like
Enterprise admin
or something. So I still want to find
and administrator, local administrator.
I think
One,
that was
2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Apply and OK. Right? So we will use GCP user to create our Azure Virtual Desktop host pool, right?
but I've income. I mean, I've this notification setting at the very lowest and still
Any question about the points that we discussed? Hello.
No.
Fine. यहाँ तक ठीक है?
Yes.
So our responsibility to create our virtual machine using golden image. जो ये golden image हमारी ready हो रही है ना, which is in progress, it will take time. इस golden image की help से we will create our AVD host pool. So it will take time क्योंकि entire setup में I need to not migrate, synchronize the users from AD means server AD to Azure Active Directory. So I'm going to do it. इसको मैं आज शाम तक क्लियर कर लूंगा एंड विल प्रोसीड फॉर द गोल्डन इमेज एवीडी होस्टफुल. कल की क्लास में हम इसको डिस्कस कर लेंगे. इज दैट ओके?
Okay, sir.
आई शेयर यू द रिकॉर्डिंग फॉर टुडे सेशन और कल हम मिलते हैं सेम टाइम पे 8:30 AM IST पे और डिस्कस करते हैं इसके आगे के पार्ट को. क्लियर?
Okay, sir.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच. विल कनेक्ट टुमारो ऑन सेम टाइम.
Thank you, sir.
you guys want my brother? Charlie Taylor? He's a staff. Kind of just started though. Yeah. Brothers.